a lot of people look at odds such as, let's say you had a 1% chance of succeeding, so 1 in 100. And a lot of people look at that with, I don't know what to call it, but some level of disappointment in advance, or like experiencing failure in advance, or even viewing it as, daunting. But I kind of want to point out that for a perspective check, the odds that you exist are like one in many, 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 many trillion. It's like extremely unlikely, the chain of events that had to lead not just to complex life evolving and existing on our planet, but also for your, ancestors, your entire chain of ancestors to have never once been broken. Like, not one of them died before giving birth. And each of their offspring survived to grow up and give birth as well, to lead to you. So, like, with those remarkable odds, right, it's kind of crazy, but it makes me think 1 in 100 isn't that bad. Especially when you realize that you're going to be taking tens of thousands of 1 in 100 shots in your lifetime. So you're actually basically guaranteed to succeed at some of them, many of them actually. And the other thing is, these odds don't really, because the outcomes aren't binary. They're not either you succeed or you fail. In many cases, when you don't succeed, you still learn something valuable, you still grow, other opportunities might open up, things might come out of that you didn't expect. So really, your odds of success are much higher than you think. It's just that the way that we define success is so narrow. It's like either I get this promotion or I don't. And if I don't get the promotion, I failed. Or, either my business makes $1 million or it doesn't. If it doesn't, I failed. Things like that. But I think when you redefine success in terms of gradients, but also along multiple axes, so not just like money or other things, but also looking at, well, was it enjoyable in the process? Did I meet new people and make new friends? Did I learn valuable lessons? Did I make progress toward the next thing that could be a hit? Like, all of these are in some ways harder to measure. They're more intangible, but they're also much more a part of the life that we live, right? Like, a lot of the quality of our life comes from the people that we know, the lessons that we've learned, the memories that we've made, the experiences we've had. And all of those things come from just doing things, whether they succeed or fail. In fact, the majority of those things probably come from our failures, because it's just likely you'll have had more failures than successes, especially if you were ambitious and you took risks and you tried things, which I recommend everybody do at some point. So really, the way I think about it is, why worry about the odds, right? Like, the odds don't really represent the outcome anyway. So you might as well just do the thing regardless of the chances, throw the odds to the wind and decide, all right, this is what I'm doing. And if I succeed, then great. But even if I don't succeed by whatever metric I've set, I've still made progress. And progress is what we should be aiming for.